G'day folks. One of those nice warm Sunday afternoons, middle of summer. Well, actually I think we're getting towards the end of it, but anyway, it's been a nice 30-something degree day with incredibly high winds. And yesterday was a wonderful 40 and I didn't get much done. But anyway, we're kind of chilling out and just catching up on stuff for Sunday. Because, yeah, work's getting busier and more responsibilities, things like that. Basically assisting in supervising metalworking shop at work. I'm going to talk to the boss himself and just see about a proper position as supervisor training, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, it's going to mean, I'm thinking he's going to push for me to actually do 5 days a week. That's where they're going to kind of catch me. But he's already said that to me. So I know where they're going with this. They want me to do 5 days a week because for the small wage that they pay me, I'm putting out way more work and profit than they're spending just paying me to be there for that extra day. Because if I'm only there 4 days, they only pay me 4 days. But for the extra day's wage, they make like another $1,000 or so on profit. So it's actually worth having me there, which is what you'd expect for any employee, especially someone of my caliber. So I can see where they're coming from, and I don't blame them really. I've been doing sort of half Fridays for the last couple of months now, and it's not too bad. I'm getting used to it again. But I still love my days off. I still love going to bed on a Thursday night and not having to worry about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Anyway, things are getting busy, but things are not going to stop around here, and I'm just working on various different projects. Audio and video gear's going alright. I've got the EQ, I've got adapters for the scope coming soon. I've got my audio radio tuner in. 2 UPSs now after I kept overloading that one. And that should be pretty right. Yeah, Sono sub got a little bit shorter. That's getting a 12-inch Pioneer in it. I'm running out of battery. But yeah, there's various amps and things down there to be looked at. Various audio tuners, other stuff. It's going to be busy. And V8 Jagnut dropped another air conditioner off today, so we'll have a look at that after I recharge the battery. But yeah, there's some scrap plasma TVs to strip and fry. High voltage generator is going to be very good. High frequency 3-phase. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Coming soon. Alrighty, well it's a bit windy, but here's the air conditioner. It does have a gas pack. Retired, obviously because of some serious issues. The whole thing's just rotted out. All the heat exchangers are toast, they're gone. So most of that's been disconnected and removed. But we do have a power lead going to the main unit. So we should be able to plug this in. The main breaker's not on yet, but yeah. I've got to turn that one off, that's already drawing 13 amps. But this one has 2 single-phase compressors that I might splice into that one down there. That 3-phase unit. I'll just hide one under the fan and one in the place of the original Copeland compressor. Looks like this one had a leak at some point and they've isolated some of these loops down there. That's all been cut off and isolated. But I'm going to tandem these things, provided they have oil equalisation on them. If not, then I'll just reuse the discharge lines and the suction lines with their fittings already attached to them. But yeah, single phase, all single phase. And there's the evaporator. Of course, I've got to pump all the gas out of this thing first, but it should work alright. Well, let's see what power does. You can go off. Mains is on. Now, where's my low voltage control? Here it is. Nothing. there's two. I think one of them's heat, one of them's... Oh, there isn't heat and cool. It's all the same thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that contactor is not happy. This is all 24 volt off the control transformer. I remember because I set the damn thing up myself. It's been eaten by rats, that's why it's not happy. Wow, that contactor is full of dirt. It's running, but the contactor is stuffed. Ooh, it's not happy. There we go. Yeah, it does work, just that contact has been destroyed by the weather. I'm getting high temperature output from both of them. Although they should be staged. It should be one on, then 10 seconds later the second one comes on. Oh, what do I hear crackling? Something's not happy in there. I wonder if one of those caps is about to explode. Let's disconnect you. Something's making weird noises up there and it's coming from the capacitors. I think this thing's just been cooked and exposed to too much weather to run as it is. But anyway, I'll do a bit of cleaning up, make sure it runs properly, and then harvest it for components. Because I want to put these compressors in that 3-phase package unit. Both of them. But I'll combine the two of them and just have it as a tandem setup rather than a complete split. Because right now, this system's running two completely different circuits. Each compressor is on its own different circuit. That one there was completely out of gas when I got it. That one was fine. I charged this one up and the whole thing worked fine. And it's been like that ever since. I mean, the problem was that this valve cap was left loose. It's not now. But I found that there was oil all over the place. And this valve cap was loose. And the Schrader valve wasn't sealing, so I took it out, replaced it. It's still a bit oily, but it's not leaking. Could have been the other one though. I remember that it was the one on the compressor. So no, it was that one there. It was the back one marked R that was leaked out. And yeah, there was oil down the side of the compressor. The valve cap was loose, and as soon as I checked the Schrader valve, it had actually been backed off. It wasn't even tight. So the thing just leaked out again. The HVAC tech that maintained this unit was just taking the customer for a ride. Essentially just charging it up, leaving the Schrader valve loose, and after a while it'll lose its gas again and they have to call them again to get it recharged. A bit of a dick move, but that's what happened. So yeah, it seems like this thing is two completely split systems looking at the way the coils go. Because one side can completely lose pressure, the other one stays completely charged. And again, it follows on down to the bottom. There's two separate circuits through the evaporator. So yeah, that's where we're at with that one. It's a bit of a mess. It's a fairly cheap unit, made in Australia by Stat Heating and Cooling, which I think has gone bankrupt a while ago. And yeah, condenser's not too bad. It's a bit rotten, fairly rotten, but I would like to use these two in that 3-phase package unit, because as someone suggested, even though I'm reading these compressors, or at least that one down there, as having more motor kilowatts than the Copeland that it's replacing, because it's single phase, it's still half the power that I need compared with the Copeland. So yeah, one of these will not do it. I need two of them, which I do have, so that's the other option. I just take the Rotor-Lock fittings and lines off the other ones, because I don't have the Rotor-Lock fittings for these, or the kits, and use two brand new ones with new run caps and everything, and do it that way. So who knows, I might be able to either do that, or more likely do that with two brand new ones, use the two second-hand ones out of here as a tandem air compressor for the workshop. Because right now I'm running those smaller black domestic, say, drink fridge compressors, the much smaller ones, and they're doing an okay job. They have been for the last 3 years or so, but I think I need to upgrade to something bigger, either 2 hermetic compressors, or maybe semi-hermetic, or maybe even if I can find a 2 or 3 horsepower rotary screw compressor, that would be even better. Even a 4 horsepower rotary screw, that would be perfect. Just one that runs all the time, keeps the oil hot. As rotary compressor tech was saying, you get too much moisture in the oil if you run it and cycle it all the time. You just want the thing to run all the time, just not unload. So yeah, you'd have to have an active unloader valve. Anyway, enough on compressors and stuff. It's Sunday, I'm going to finish tidying up and that'll do. Thanks for watching.